Hey everybody, it's Dan over here at Smoke Daddy Inc. and Pellet Pro Smokers. It's an exciting week because it's fish week. We're not doing pork or beef, we're doing fish. So we have another video we just did on salmon locks. This one we're going to be cold smoking and marinating tuna steaks. So stay tuned.
What you smoking?
All right, so we found these two really beautiful tuna steaks on sale at our local grocery store. So we thought, hey, let's do something a little bit different. So we got the smoker going outside right now. We're going to cold smoke these for about 45 minutes, but no more than an hour. So we're going to cold smoke these. I already brought them up to room temperature and patted them dry with a paper towel. Then after we cold smoke them, we're gonna let them sit overnight and then marinate them and cook them or keep them raw. We'll see, but we'll meet you right outside. All right, everybody. So we're outside now. I got our big Kahuna cold smoke generator going right now. It's about 20 degrees out, so it's pretty cold. Typically, cold smoking is either between 75 or about actually 65 to 80 degrees. It's not that temperature outside, so it's a little hard to get in that range, but I will say with our new Sportsman program we have on our controller, we can set this as low as 100. So that's going to work out all right. So it's at 100 right now. I got the cold smoker going. Hey, you can see, look at that. That's a good amount of smoke. Not too billowy, not too thick. It's a nice little blue tint to it. And I'm also using our new jerky racks as well. So this is something we're now offering for both the single door and double door vertical smokers. So we'll just put these steaks on here like this. We'll let them smoke for about 45 minutes. I don't want it too long or else it get too smoky. And I do have our circulation fan going to help circulate that heat in the smoke more evenly. And then inside the big Kahuna, I am using our Mojo cubes, which work very, very well with the cold smoke generator. They're composed of little compressed wood cubes. This one, since it's fish, I'm going to be using apple. It's more of a little mellow flavor. It's not going to be too pungent, not overpowering. So I got couple of those in there. They're going to last about an hour or two, but we're not going to smoke that long, so we'll take them off beforehand. So we're going to let this smoke for a bit, and then we'll be right back inside. All right, so it's been 45 minutes now. We just took off the fillets here, the steaks. So I wanted to reiterate, we have these really nice jerky racks, drying racks. They're 23 inches by 16.5 inches. We've had a lot of demand for these with our verticals, as there's so many people are doing jerky now, sausage, fish. It's really nice to have these 1-inch feet on here so you can stack them and you still get nice airflow in between each level for dehydrating. So we just did, I think, 15-20 pounds of jerky, 7 racks in there all at one time. It worked wonderfully. So we have these available now. So now with these tuna steaks, they've been smoking for 45 minutes. I'm just going to put them in a plastic bag and let them refrigerate overnight. Allow that smoke to penetrate more towards the center of the fish. Because when I do the marinade, I don't want it to be too pungent of smoke. I want it to mellow out a little bit. So we'll do that tomorrow, and we'll see you then. All right, everybody. So it's the next day. We smoked these yesterday and then just had them sitting in the fridge overnight, trying to mellow out the smoke flavor. So now we're going to do our marinade. There's a lot of different marinades you can find on the internet. This is one that I like to use myself. First, I'm going to use about maybe a good 1/4 cup of olive oil, a couple decent scoops of minced garlic, then some Worcestershire sauce, or however you say that, a couple dabs in there. Roughly maybe just about a 1/3 cup or so honey, give it a little sweetness. So I'm gonna eyeball this. That's about a third of a cup right there. And then roughly a quarter cup chopped cilantro and parsley. And I would say maybe about a tablespoon, let's eyeball that, tablespoon of regular or smoked paprika. We already smoked these, so I don't see the reason for smoked paprika. So we're gonna kind of mix this up a little bit pretty well. And then we're gonna transfer the steaks into our marinade. And as you can see in the background, we got those salmon fillets. Those are just drying out to be smoked. Look at our other video with the salmon lox that we're doing. Check that out. So get our tuna fillets in here. Get as much of the air out as you can.
So why did you use another bag?
Oh, well, the reason why I transferred to another bag was because this is the one that was sitting with the smoke in here. So just so it's not, the marinade's not going to absorb any more of that smoke flavor, I'm going to put it into a new bag for it to marinate.
It's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Get the air out of there and just kind of, yeah, you don't want to be too rough on these because these are pretty delicate. So just kind of do your best to make sure everything's coated evenly. You can use a vacuum sealer if you want to. They might make it a little bit easier to get everything coated more evenly. But I'm just going to rotate this every couple hours, and I'll marinate this for about 3 hours. And then we're going to sear them. So I'll let this sit. I'll meet you outside. I got something special for you. I almost forgot the last ingredient. We're going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice out of 2 lemons into this as well. So get some nice citrus in there. And that's it. Now we'll see you outside. Okay, so now we're outside. I went ahead and rinsed off the tuna steaks here. I coated them with a little bit of oil so they don't stick as badly to the grates when we sear it. Let's take a look at what we got. So we got the sear station in here. This is our new horizontal grill. Look at the space in this guy. Let's see what temperature we're at here. We're at 820, 800. Okay, about 820. Man, this thing is screaming hot. So let's get in close to hear this sear. Yeah, there you go. And we're just gonna put these on maybe for a minute and a half on each side. Get a little sear going. So who says you can't sear on a pellet grill? This, again, our brand new horizontal style grill. It's going to have the nice easy load rack system. It'll have an optional spit rod. As a matter of fact, it's a nice spit rod. Large area. We're going to close this up for just a little bit. Massive front shelf that's foldable. Nice side shelf with the speed rail. You got your circulation fan on top of here for eliminating those hot and cold spots and circulating that smoke. 2 adjustable vents on the top. You got 2 indirect or reverse flow style vents on the back. 100-pound capacity hopper. I don't know. You could smoke forever with that thing if you wanted. PID controller with the Sportsman program. Again, Sportsman program, you can get down to those lower temperatures, 100 to 145. No other pellet grill can do that. You got your outlet on the front here. On the back is a pellet dump. Below you got a bunch of storage. Store your pellets, your utensils. This thing is a beast. It's still, we don't have a name yet, but we're looking for suggestions. If you have a suggestion for a name, please comment below. And let's move over here too. This is another video we're doing. Check that out. We're doing lox as well. So this is Fish Week here at Smoke Daddy. And you might be able to see in between there. You got the cold smoker going. That'll be going for about an hour now. So let's just take another look on the inside. Yeah, that thing, ooh, that thing's hot. That is hot. This little piece here, let's see. Yep, there's some sear marks on there, so let me turn one. Now you got a little bit of sear on that. That looks pretty good. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't want to sear this too long. You don't only sear tuna very, very quickly. You don't want to cook it. You want to be extremely rare. Ooh, wow, yeah, that's warm. Turn that this side. Now it's obviously hotter, a little hotter in the center than the outside, which is real nice because if you want to reverse sear a steak or anything else, you can cook them in directly on the sides and then right at the end put it in the center to sear it. So that's another beautiful thing about the sear station. So we're going to let these go for a little while. We're going to let them finish and meet you back inside. Okay, finally ready for the taste test. So let's get in here, nice close up. It's been sitting for a little bit, resting. So let's cut against the grain. Oh man, look at that. That is beautiful. Perfect. And I wish they had smell-o-vision or smell video, whatever, but it's just, the aroma is wonderful. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm just gonna cut a little corner off here. Let's give her a go. Whoa. Oh, that's amazing. You're not gonna get that from a restaurant. If you do, good luck. But I could taste the honey. It's not too salty. That's why I didn't want to add a lot of soy sauce or Worcestershire in there. Yeah, you definitely get the lemon for sure, and a little bit of that parsley and cilantro. So I think that's a good recipe for a marinade. Again, you can use any type of your favorite marinade you want to, but the key thing with this is we cold smoked it first. So that's what really makes it different. You can taste the smoke for sure. It's not too much. So my suggestion, a half hour to 45 minutes with smoke. No longer than that, otherwise it's going to over smoke. I was a little bit worried about that, but no, it turned out great. I'm happy with what we got. So that's our recipe for smoking and marinating and searing Ahi Tuna Steaks. So using the Pellet Pro, the new horizontal grill with the sear station, and our Big Kahuna cold smoke generator. See the link below for that. And thanks for looking. Go start cooking.